Okay, the first thing I did was I removed the radiator cover with a screwdriver, and I also pulled out the pins that hold it down. The next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to set up the radiator for the bleeding. So to do that, I will place a funnel, and then also I'm going to have a line running from there's a bleeder outlet on the side of the radiator, and I'm going to open that up. I'm going to let the water run from that opening to the reservoir so that when I burp the system, there is no spillage. So I'm pouring the fluid now. Next thing I'm doing is I'm squeezing the water hoses to let some of the air out. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run the water pump. This is done so the air inside the system will be pushed out. I'm using a multimeter to see how many amps are being used by the pump. This is not necessary. You can use a paperclip for this, as long as you be mindful that if you run the pump for too long, you can damage it. And then again, I'm filling up more antifreeze. Squeezing the hose again. There's two hoses, one that goes in and then out to the radiator. At this point, I ran the water pump for a little while and I noticed there's no more bubbles coming out. So next thing I'm going to do is put the relay back on, and I'm going to keep the car running so I can burp the heater core. When you put the car in maintenance mode, the engine keeps running continuously, and it helps with the burping because it's pushing the air out of the system. So here are the steps to put the car in maintenance-service mode. You'll have to do this to keep the car running. Next thing I'm doing is I'm turning on the heater to the max, and I'm going to keep it on while I'm finishing the burping process. Again, I'm refilling the antifreeze, and I have noticed now that there is no more bubbles coming out, so at this point the job is done. So I'm going to shut off the bleeder valve, and I am going to put all my tools away and close all the openings on the radiator. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching.